Hello everybody and welcome to Parallel Projections Auxiliaries 3.8. Okay, now this question is going to be slightly different because what we've been doing up to date is, we've been talking about looking in from here. You see the elevation, we move around to the left or to the right and we project an auxiliary elevation. Well, this time it's different because we're going to project an auxiliary plane, and all that means is another plane. So remember, in order to see that plan view, you would be flying above the object there like Superman looking down, okay? Now, we want to see the true shape of this surface here, which they've labeled S. Now, in elevation, we have an edge view of S, okay? And they want to see what is the true shape of that. So the only way you will see the true shape of something is if you are looking in at it at 90 degrees, okay? So we're going to look in there now, flying up in the air, and look down at that. And of course, this is based on a cylinder, okay? This half is, we look down the elevation. So when that is cut, that will produce half an ellipse. So there's a handy way to draw that rather than drawing the whole ellipse, okay? So what you need to do is you need to get your 60-30 set square. This is one way of doing it. And what we're going to do is we're going to divide up there our circle, like so. And what we've gone and done now is we've divided that into 6 equal sections. So we'll start off there. There's going to be 7 points of interest for us. So we can call that guy 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But there is 7 points there anyways. So we've divided up that circle now. Now I need to find those points in elevation. So we're going to bring them up. 1 will be directly on the same line as 5. I can draw that in there if you want to see it. Okay. 2 and 4 are on the same line when they come up. And so is 3. 3 is going to be right here. So 3 is there. 2 is the closer one. Remember, you're standing down here looking in at this. Okay. So this is 2 at this point here. It's 2 and 4 is behind it. 1 is the closer point to us there. And 5 is just behind that as well. And then we have 0 and 6 up there at the top. Now we're going to be looking in at this at 90 degrees. So we're going to project down at 90 degrees. Why at 90? Because if you want to see the true object of something, you must be looking perpendicular to it. So those are our projection lines. We'll set up a next one, Y1 here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to find all of these points. Now you don't have to draw the whole auxiliary plane. You're just asked for that surface. Okay, and if you have an edge view of a surface, you can look in at it, you'll see the true shape. So how do I find those points? Well, let's take 6 here, for example. I set my compass to 6. There's 6 in elevation. I follow it down. That'll get me 0.6. If I want 0.5, I'll do the same thing. Measure off the XY line. Put it on X1, Y1. And this will get me 0. And why does that work? Because 2 views back with auxiliaries, a golden rule is the measurements are the same. So new view, 1 view back, 2 views back. And if you can get 0 and 6, it's a simple matter then of replicating that. So the next one I'm going to get is 1. That's 1. Next one we get there is 5. That is 5. Then we get 2. And follow 2 up, follow 2 down. 2 is on this line. Then we get 4. And lastly, we'll get 3 here. Measure off the XY line, move it over to X1, Y1. There is 3 there. Now that's a straight line from 0 to 6. So we can do in that heavy. And then the rest is a freehand curve. I would start at 3 your freehand curve because it should be a nice flat nose like in the front of an airplane, not something spiky. And that actually is half an ellipse that we're drawing there. If you slice a cylinder, you will get an elliptical shape, okay? And that is our true shape there. Okay? And we're going to go ahead now and I'm going to draw an isometric over here, and that'll be the finish of the question. So I'll stop talking now and draw my isometric. And that's that drawing finished, folks. So remember, 2 views back, the measurement is the same. Measure off the XY onto the XY1 and you will be able to generate your true shape. So I hope you found that useful, folks. More videos to come. Take care and stay safe.